I'm so happy to share this video because many of mentees, they got offer letter and they're waiting for the job to join. So if you are the one waiting for the first day to how to go to office and how to handle things in the first day, this video is for you. Yes. By the way, my name is Shakti. I'm a psychologist, HR, and a trainer as well. Yes. The very first step you need to focus on is the professional way of wearing your dress. Of course, the formal outfit you have to go. Suppose if you are working in the industry, that's a different story because they will give you the uniforms and the blue collar job. That's a totally different kind of setup, so you don't have to worry about your dress code because they will give you and you have to go with a uniform. That's a different story. But normal office, if you're going for a job and you have to stick with a formal dress, whether it's Indian formal or Western formal, that you need to check with the organization culture and you have to go with that. Number one. Number two, you have to anticipate the timing, the commuting. Yes, because that is the very first day you're going for a job office, so you should know the which is the traffic less route, and you should be able to anticipate the timing, how long will it take, and you try to have at least a 15 minutes buffer time for that. Number two. Number three, you prepare yourself a little presentation about yourself, like if because that's the first day, you will get a chance to meet most important people in the organization, because they will take you to the introduction to various department, or they will assemble in one conference hall or auditorium and they will make you to give introduction. So be prepared for that. Prepare at least a 5 to 7 minutes intro about yourself, kind of a narration about your skills and kind of stories or little which explains about your skill set and all those things. So prepare your presentation on yourself. Know how to introduce yourself in a better way, interesting way. Just prepare and go with that. 5 minutes talk about you. Okay, that's number three. Number four, once you get on the job, so try to avoid gossip. If you come to know that some people, they are already into gossip discussion, better you shift your attention towards your system, or you take a break, coffee break, and move on. So that's how you can avoid from that gossip, because it's not really distasteful. It's a kind of it's very bad behavior when you get into organization. It is not, because it will give you a kind of distortion or cognitive distortion. You may not be able to get into the work. You may not be able to grow into the organization, because this will give you a preconceived notion about each and everyone. So that will not help you to grow in the organization, because you have to have, as we discussed in the classroom, you have to have adult ego, here and now, the phenomenological concept. So you should be able to look at the things in front of you, what is there. From that, based on that, you should be able to take a decision. If you have some preconceived notion or preconceived ideas about someone, you'll not be able to grow in that organization, because that will give you a kind of a cloud vision. You may not be able to look at the proper way of thinking. So try to avoid gossip. Okay, next, what we have to do is try to learn about organization, that what kind of organization it is, and how many achievements, how many projects they've already completed, and what are the projects are in pipeline, and how big this organization is, what kind of achievements already done, and where they are moving towards. Try to have this kind of information with you, because this will help you to engage with the intelligent conversation. In the higher meetings, the higher grades people, they will higher management group, they will get into discussion whenever you have a chance to have a conversation with them. This will help you to engage yourself into intelligent conversation. Okay, and next, what you have to do is, and don't think that it is a first day, so you have to prove yourself and you have to put all your effort. No, not like that. So don't try to be too hard to impress anybody in the organization and on your first day. Cool. And listen and observe. Yes, the most important is your ears and eyes should be open, and you try to collect as much as possible, as many information as possible. And if you don't know about the break timings, don't go for extended breaks here. That's most important. So try to observe for the 2 weeks, how things are moving and how things are going. Just try to observe. When you will get an idea how you have to go, and how many minutes the break, and all such things you will come to know that. But in the beginning, you try to be very cautious on that. You can check with your colleagues or HR about your break timings and other things. You have to stick with that. Okay. And next, the most important is you should know about your KRA. So fix up your goal, identify your goal, and try to have a clarity on what is my key responsibilities areas and where you have to focus on. All those things you should be able to have the clarity. Suppose if your all your colleagues are busy, the best person is you can go and talk to the team leader or manager to whom you're reporting. You go and get the information, what is my key responsibility area, on how I supposed to achieve all those things. They will guide you. So another most important thing is at least get one friend. Be friendly to one person. I used to say in my classroom that they are not your friends, they are colleagues, but yes, but still here, you try to connect with maximum people you try to connect with, because the first day you may not have much responsibilities that day. But you try to understand what is others' rules and what kind of responsibilities you have to take up. All those information you will come to know that if you get connect with the various people on your department. And apart from that, you try to have at least one good friend or one person, you can go and ask any help or any kind of, if you have any doubt, or, that connection, you to make at least one person that connection, strong connection. So that will help you to move on, the next day and all. So with that note, this is Shakti signing off. I hope you guys must be ready for your jobs and ready for your work. Get ready, and my best wishes. All the best. Suppose if you have any other doubts, please ping me. Definitely I'll support you. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please do subscribe and support me, and share this video to whoever you feel they are waiting for the first day to go to office. Thank you.